Hey, it's Jason here, TikTok Legend One. It's been a while since I posted anything. I got COVID, and even though I've been vaccinated and everything, I had thankfully a very mild case of it, probably because of all the vaccines and everything. But so yeah, hence the beard. I didn't go to work because I've been out for about 10 days with COVID. But I did want to hop on and touch on Genesis 1:2. We've been talking about that the earth was formless and void, and darkness was over the face of the deep. What's really interesting is one of the commentaries on the, I think it's Rabbi Friedman, Richard Friedman, on the commentary on the Torah. He says that the Hebrew there is not, it was formless and void, but it became, or had been, I should say, it had been formless and void. So when God comes in, this is the state of the world as he finds it in Genesis 1:2, which if you go back and watch the video on the gap theory, again, this is a theory, and it's what some people subscribe to. But what's interesting is that God comes in, and in verse 2, he subdues what was considered the most chaotic element, water. And he also commands light, and light does whatever he says that it does. And so water was feared by the ancients because of the chaotic, concept around it. And he subdues the water, he subdues the light, he commands it, and it obeys him. And so what Genesis is purporting here in verse 2 is that there is no element that is greater than God. That obviously if there was, he would be God. And so he can command these elements that ancient cultures had deified. They had considered light and water to be gods, and he commands, he gives them commands, and they obey him. And it just further demonstrates how the God of the Bible, the God in the Old Testament, is superior to all other quote-unquote gods because of the way he interacts with them, and when he gives a command, they must obey. Food for thought, Genesis 1:2.